Hello, fellow Voyagers. This is Jess with Odyssey Human, here today to talk about the ultimate self-care routine. Welcome to the channel. This is a place where we talk about and explore the outer reaches of human consciousness by discussing emotional mastery, advanced manifesting, extended human capabilities, and more. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And what is the ultimate self-care routine? I'm going to tell you how I practice it and kind of dive deeper into this. This is something, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may be able to guess what I'm going to say. Has to do with the triangle, the good old triangle. I always come back to that, emotional triangle. But this was also inspired by a conversation I had with my aunt last night. We went out to dinner and she revealed to me that she had been meditating for 1,000 days. That was a celebratory mark of, I've been doing this 1,000 days. Here are my insights. And we were kind of comparing notes about arriving at the same place with different ways. And she was relating a story of, I'm not sure where she had heard this, but a gentleman that had gotten a subway train, and the woman sitting next to him, who was a little bit older, struck up a conversation and asked him to repeat these words back to her. I love you. I'm always here for you. I love you. I'm always here for you. Something to that effect. And as she said that, as she related this story of this guy, and she made him repeat it. This older lady made the guy repeat the I love you. I'm always here for you. And then he got off the train and kind of related how, that kind of stuck with him then for the rest of his, up until the current time. And as she related the story to me, I kind of got goosebumps because there's a really profound nugget in there in that second part of I'm always going to be there for you, or I am always there for you. This is something we're saying to ourselves. And I've talked about before of, prioritizing our well-being. And this kind of takes it to a new level of when we say these things to ourselves, this is the most self-loving, self-caring practice that we can develop. And I myself, as I've been doing this and getting better at it, you can continue to get better and better and better and better and better at this. It's this never-ending evolution, which is wonderful. So you can start wherever you're at and just keep doing it, commit to doing it. That act of self-loving, and it's in the quality of your thoughts. That is the actual self-care routine. That is the most profound thing I think that you can do for yourself, is monitor the quality of your thoughts. And when you have a thought that doesn't feel good, right? Thoughts and feelings go together. When you think a thought that's a painful thought, you're going to have a painful sensation in your body, right? It's going to hurt. Like, I'm such a horrible person. And as I said that, I could feel it instantly. The thought and the feeling are kind of paired. They're so closely intertwined, right? Because feelings are thoughts that our body thinks. So thoughts are thoughts that our mind thinks. So together, they're kind of a little package. And so let the feeling be your cue that the quality of your thoughts have gone astray. When you feel that, like, that doesn't feel good, let that be the cue that, okay, I need to stop thinking that thought, or I need to just let it go. And as the conversation with my aunt and I kind of continued, we realized we had both kind of arrived in a space of both doing this type of self-care routine and arriving there in different ways. She had done it through regular meditation practice every day for 1,000 days, which is an amazing, amazing feat. And I had arrived there through doing stop, drop, and roll, which is the tool that I teach, that, again, where you get that separation between an emotional reaction and your awareness. If you haven't checked out that tool or started to practice it, I'll link it below. It's a free tool, so you can go ahead and grab it and start trying it out. And again, these practices seem very simple. If you had told me this 5 years ago, I would have been like, meditation, whatever. Or, this weird tool where I stop and detach from my emotions, like whatever. I probably would have shrugged them off as very simplistic. But the profound nature of this lies in that statement. I love you. I'm always there for you. And this is what we're doing for ourselves. We're embodying this when we develop the awareness that is triggered by a bad feeling to know, oh, whoops, that thought isn't serving me. That thought isn't serving me, and I am not that thought. So often we are attached to truth, right? Our thoughts, we think our thoughts and in service of truth, right? We think things that we think are true. Oh, that person doesn't like me. Oh, this is going badly. Oh, we think that we're describing 3D reality in a truthful way, right? That we're observing it and describing it as it is. That is the truth. But it's an illusion, right? Whatever we think is the truth is a tiny piece of the enormity of every possibility, right? All truths exist simultaneously. All truths exist simultaneously. So that one thought, sure, it could be true, but so are 1,000 other thoughts. That one thought could be false, and so are 1,000 other thoughts, right? There is no ultimate truth that we don't self-create. We choose our truth. We choose our truth. And so just recognizing, okay, this thought is causing me pain. I'm going to either let it pass, release it, distract myself. I like to redirect. I like to redirect my awareness when I recognize, oh, that is a really painful thought. I'm not going to stew there. So often we will get into thought loops where we will stew on the same concept or situation. And again, I myself, this is a continuous practice that I do even. And when I've feeling the pain for a while, I'm like, oh, time to let that go. Time to let that go. Whether it's true or not, whether it is true or not, say this to yourself when this happens. This is hurting me. It's causing me pain. The thought is causing me pain. It really is the thought. It's not the circumstances. It's what we're thinking about the circumstances. The story we're telling over and above the circumstances that causes that painful feeling. And we have control over the thoughts. Like breathing, like it'll happen automatically until we stop ourselves and take control of just like breathing, like we'll breathe automatically without thinking about it until we can intentionally want to slow or quicken our breathing, and then we can take that conscious control and then release again. Same practice with our thoughts. So, and being there for yourself, I am always there for you, is choosing when we feel that bad feeling to let go of the thought and not torture ourselves, not stew in it, not to act in that level of self-love, and then to continue choosing that, to continue practicing that, and to get better and better and faster as to where, when we get to a point of like, ooh, ouch, that hurts, I'm letting it go. It's very quick. It's very spontaneous. It's very instantaneous. So that is the ultimate self-care practice. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you practice this? What do you do when you find yourself in a circumstance where you're not feeling great? What's your cognitive strategy? I would love to hear and engage with you. So drop a comment below. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching. Bye.